Welcome to Whisky.com. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning, and I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. Today we have a very famous whiskey, the Aberfeldy, with an age of 12 years, 40 ABV. Why famous? Because the Aberfeldy whiskey distillery was founded by the Dewars brothers. Dewars, yes, one of the most often sold whiskies all over the world, and I think it's the number one in the United States of America, the Dewars White Label. On the label there's a picture of a chipmunk. The Aberfeldy distillery was established over 100 years ago in 1898 on the south bank of the River Tay. Aberfeldy combines the fresh spring water of the Pittiley Burn with the skill of generations of craftsmen to produce an outstanding single malt whiskey renowned for its heather, honey, softness and full body. Distilled and bottled by John Dewar and Son Limited. In Aberfeldy, on the edge of Highland Perthshire, lies the distillery steeped in tradition, yet known only to connoisseurs and a few fortunate travellers. The foundation date of 1898 is quite late in terms of whiskey distillation, and the Aberfeldy distillery was built at the railway line connecting Abercrombie with Perth, whatever. I don't know exactly where it's going. No, over to Aberdeen, I think. I don't know exactly, but this railway connection is closed down and the old steam engine stays in front of the distillery. So Aberfeldy was built in the growing industrialization, producing more whiskey, and it was modern. Built in 1898, this Highland single malt distillery was the finest creation of the entrepreneurial Dewar brothers, reserved for years at the heart of Dewar's White Label. So it's one of the lead malts of the blend Dewars. So you take at least Aberfeldy and several other malt whiskies, mix it with soft grain whiskies, and you get the Dewars blend. Limited quantities of Aberfeldy are now available as a single malt. At 12 years old, Aberfeldy is noted for its heather honey nose, full body and rounded taste. The finish is dry and elegant, with pronounced spicy characteristic and a hint of Seville oranges. Aberfeldy, a work of man and nature. The Aberfeldy distillery and the Dewars company was sold in 2000 something, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, I don't remember exactly, to Bacardi. I think they took over, and the Dewar's White Label perfectly fit to the Bacardi brands, and so they can deliver into the clubs where you have this high volume sale of spirits which go into mixes. And this is the very essence of the Dewar's blend. And this is what it counts for. There's also a 20-year-old Aberfeldy I will taste in the upcoming month. I had it once. It's a beautiful dram. Here it goes. A big cork, a wonderful bottle, a heavy bottom, good standing on the shelf. So the 12-year-old is the beginning single malt, the entry single malt of Aberfeldy, and it has only 40 ABV, so it's quite, yeah, not so strong. Already something to smell. I like it. There is a very slight smokiness on top, which gives this whiskey a complexity others lack. There's also heather, vanilla, and some spice. It's quite strong on the nose, and this is, yeah, for the reason that it has to mix with the soft grains to produce the Dewar's blend. So it has to be stronger because it's diluted by weaker alcohols. This peatiness is very, very little. So you have, say, 5 ppm, parts per million, smoke in the barley. A little sweetness, syrup. Yeah. Oh, very lively in your mouth and sweet. Really sweet. The syrup I was able to smell develops on the tongue, and now some spiciness develops. Silky, oily, honey, lots of honey, like a liqueur. Be sure there's no sugar in it. It's only the association in your brain which gives you the thoughts of a sweetness. No sugar in it. It's distilled spirit. They might extract some sugar or caramelized sugar from the staves of the cask, but from nature there's no sugar in it. Now this little orange zest is appearing, but it's more like clementines or juice oranges, not this bitter oranges, this Sevilla oranges. No, it's sweeter. It's so good I have to taste a second time. Oh. What's best is it's there out on the shelves in numbers, and it's reasonably priced, and well, it's kind of a secret. Don't pass the bottle without buying one. Wow. I've not paid for that. Wonderful. I like it. Thank you for watching Whisky.com, and stay tuned.